A mod awaits after this clip. Cool transition or whatever.
Alright everyone, it is about time that I reveal the mod, Sprunky Reworked. A rework update. An AU that took me 3 weeks to make. Crashboy J presents How do you like it? Now this is obviously just your first look at it, but I'm sure there is still a lot of bugs that I don't know about. So if you want to check this mod out for yourself, it is right. I suggest you use Turbo Warp and then copy this link. So, here we go. And oh, by the way, this mod was inspired by MSI Sprunky Definitive Phase 2.5 Anniversary Edition. And, whatchamacallit, can't remember. Some other mod, I can't remember. Now, let's check this mod out. Now, there will be an update sooner or later, but for now, I am done with this mod for now. Now, ready. So I actually have the full version on my on my mom's laptop, but some of the things that I tried getting on here is not saved. So that's a bit of a bummer, but it's okay. You get to still play kind of the full version. Alright, Veneria. Okay, Gray. Okay, Brud. Okay, now Garnold. Now most of them in the Phase 2 version is basically just Phase 2.5. So, sorry Footlong, but don't worry, I added you to the mod. And I even credited you. That was not supposed to happen. What? Hold. Alright, sorry, I had to reload the mod. Oh, okay, yeah, you don't need to see this part. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now, I have been credited to Footlong Nachos. Sorry, Footlong. Go play his mods, for goodness sake. UC Cat. Meow. Same for UC Cat. Play his darn games. He makes good ones too. That is not UC Cat, but we're just gonna pretend that is Crashboy. Made the mod function for what he knows all about coding and for Scratch. And then if you want me to put one of your OCs in here, then let me know in the comments. And the most pinned and the most liked comment, I will pin that and I will add you to the credits. And by the way, Bigby, don't get mad or anything, but... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to be in phase 2 for this, but you're not gonna see any. Okay, there we go. Just had to go in phase 2. What? Big Cane 2 Plus. Yep. That's all I could think of. I'm sorry. Swap with me.
Swap with me, please. It looks weird on you.
No, it's mine now. That was not me asking. That was me demanding. It's a circle. See? Click next.
Good boy.
Yo, I figured out how to go full screen mode. Alright, Crash Boy J presents. Yeah, just flash. Alright. And then next up for bios. So, oh yeah, this is also a mod based off of Sprunky City as well. Or it's combined. So, MSI 2.5 anniversary and Sprunky City are in one. So, here's the lore. One day, he suddenly appeared out of thin air. Turns out he was from another mod called Sprunky City. He had no clue what was gonna happen next. And then, of course, my brother, the dude abides. That right there is my brother. Going to high school in 2 months. But little did he know, he wasn't. Note, he is still going to school. I'm just using this for lore reasons. Too lazy. Freak you. Not really. It's for what they do for mods. I'm making it not inappropriate, okay? I'm sorry. Alright. Now let's check out all the mod. So, we were left off of, which one? Pretty sure, Mr. Sun. Then Derple. Alright, Mr. Tree. Now, I am going to tell you which of the sounds were going to be implemented. So, as you can tell, Mr. Tree's voice or sound was originally going to be the MSI Mr. Tree. And same for Simon. So, he was going to be the same as MSI Simon, but no spoilers for what he'll look like for phase 2. Now, Tunner. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is also some canceled update sounds. So I'm gonna include that in the final. Now, Mr. Fun Computer. And including Mr. Fun Computer, I know MSI is very popular in this mod. Alright, now Wanda, of course, yet again, same as Mr. Fun Computer. Now, I actually got Pinky's voice from MSI. So, what you notice in that animation is usually she does the that 2 times. And then she does the low. Or no, she does it 3 times for the high. And then on the 4th one is low. So, Jevin. Oh, I didn't add. Okay, now let's of course check out the main creator, me. Now, Mr. Gray is Mr. Black. Now, I think Mr. Gray 2024 got Mr. Black's sound for his good Mr. Black. The honky here, I'm gonna show you in BandLab. Now just remember, I'm not good with earbuds, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I think he got the honky tonk piano. Now back to the mod. Dang it! Alright, yeah. And oh yeah, this is also based off of I believe I think it's called Sprunky Remastered. Yeah, I got this from this whatchamacallit, if you search on Google's sprunkyretake.net, oh shoot, and then search up Sprunky, I believe, Remastered. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go. Oh, right. It's called Sprunky Evening. So, if the background music seems a little familiar, that's what I got it from. Okay, now, Rogel. Okay, then Fake Wenda. Shush. And I got this guy from a Fanon wiki. So shout out to whoever that name is. I can't remember. Now, Crazy HRK. Also, shout out to Crazy HRK. Because why not? And also go follow his YouTube channel. Because he makes good videos as well. And Cat. Now, Footlong. How did I get this sound clip? Recording the video. Sorry, Footlong. I don't know if that is stealing or not, but if it is, then I'm sorry. That's why I credited you. Oh yeah. So, for my brother, just listen. Bro, quiet. Okay, now, we get it.
We get it, back in the beat, me cab in the me and me grab a calf, this is me, this. Back in that diggity 9, oh in the RPNA, flow to that kitty, King Kong.
Okay, MSI Orn. Sadly, only like 2 of the beats, which is Ready and Funbot, only have their MSI, but for these two, or for this, or actually, yeah, for these two, they only have their like normal phase 1 and phase 2 sounds. I know I could have had done a little better, but it wouldn't let me save it to my phone, so I had to just improvise and just work what I got. And finally, we got Sonic.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Um, and now you don't go immediately to phase 2, but once you click on him, then, yeah, this is what he sounds like. Now, let's head over to phase 2. Yep. This is phase 2. Now, let's check out Orin. Now, ready. Now, this is where the fun really begins. Because mainly, I was just gonna try and get MSI Orin to be right here, but it was a little difficult. Now, for Clutter, yeah, he only has his phase 2 sound, but it works okay. Just listen to it with Funbot and Ratty. Now, I actually updated Funbots to phase 2.5 in person for the PC, but it won't show up until like I finally get the restore point. Now, same old. Now, Gray. Yeah, I got his MSI phase 2 sound. Now, who is dead over there? Well, it's potentially this guy. And this guy was gonna have his, or Crazy HRK was gonna have his head, chopped in half. Like, essentially gonna be like, his head is just gonna be like chopped off. And it's kind of like Rare Shifted, where Sky is dead and Tunner is sad. So, RIP Sky. Now, back to the mod. Alright, now, Brud. Oh yeah, so Ronald is actually alive in the computer version, and I made Brud. So what if I actually transferred all the aspects from the computer version into a new project, and I could release that? Is that a good idea? Just let me know. Now, I got OWAX's phase 2.5 anniversary. Same for Sky. But for Mr. Sun, that's completely different. And his old, for Durple, has his newer animation. Well, just new animation, but just not the newer one where he has teeth. Now, Mr. Tree, sadly, that hasn't changed. Simon, he's actually not infected in the computer version. And Tunner is actually still alive, like I said. Mr. Fun Computer, yes, we had to add that. And Wenda, this is actually from Jevon treatment. I can't remember the name, but it's in one of the Jevon treatments where Better Than Bleak Black comes into Jevon treatment. Of course, I had to add her, and then do you like my good animation for the old? So I actually got the older version of Phase 2.5, but still kept it the same. So, like, look at Jevon. He's pulling his hoodie down instead of, like, doing, like, 9-ish animation frames, and then he'll lift his hoodie up. And now, okay, now, Mr. Black. Now, I don't know if he saw me. Okay, Rogel. Sorry, Footlong. I just had to kind of join it because I have no other animation ideas for Rogel. Now, fake Wenda. Now, this guy actually died. And then, Brownie. He actually has a phase 2. So, early in development, I was planning on not having Brownie have a phase 2 sound, because it sounded almost like phase 2 and phase 1 at the same time, but it just wouldn't fit the aesthetic. So I just had to give him a phase 2 sound. And then for Crazy HRK, that's a whole different one. I tried giving him the phase 2.5 sound. Now, give me your best rating for how it fits. Okay, now, Yuzu Cat is actually just Sky's sound, but just made it to be Yuzu Cat's sound. So I had to make it by hand. Oh yeah, so for Footlong, I actually gave him a mouth. Like an actual mouth. Like, you see that? Like, you see that? Yeah, Footlong didn't intentionally add a mouth. And then I actually added his eye animation to not just look like directly left. So I actually gave him an animation where he looks left, but just Just continue is just... you get it. Now back to the mod. Also, comment down below how many times I said back to the mod. Now this is actually Sky's sound, but just to be a cello or a violin, because my brother did play a violin. And then we got this guy that fits. I actually gave it an animation. And it actually fits with the windows. Alright. Oh, right. Need to check. Did we check out yeah, I think we did. And we did check out MSI Orn. So, let's now do Sonic. Crap, there's so many references to different Sprunky games. Like Sonic and Friends for Sprunky or something. Sprunky City, Sprunky and MSI. How many times do I have to say Sprunky? And Phase 2.5 Definitive. Now let's make a song out of this. So let's go ahead and grab the tenor. Alright, that is the end of the mod. But before we end the video, we obviously gotta check out the settings, because we also have the starting loop. I know you really wanted that, and you wanted in someone's mod, except for that one mod. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Now let's just look at bios. So, Mr. Black, alive, not killed. He did a lot of research. This is not canon. So this is my fanon. This is just my fandom. It's not in any way canon. Because I want to keep things original. Except for, this is my own mod, and... okay. He did a lot of research and found a faker that is spreading no good out there. So he warns all the people, but they wouldn't believe him, so he is angry right now. He is angry right now. But then it turns out it was his son all along. He teams up with the survivors. He even worn a green tie for most of the time. Okay, no. That was not supposed to rhyme. You know what, spam, get out in the comments, please. That was just a lame joke. So, the dude abides, age 14, alive, not killed. Violin, I guess? Voice violin? Male, of course. I am fighting out here, and I could really use some help. Just when things looked bleak, Mr. Black arrived to assist me. He took me to Clucker's old lab, though I must admit I felt a little suspicious about his motives. But then he gave me a medikit. Too lazy. Freak you. Alright. Now. Why? Now that was my very brand new mod. That is still kind of in the works, but this is actually just kind of the full version, but really not. But once I figure out how to get the full version going, then I'll release it out into the world, just so you guys can experience the new update. Now, until then, stay Crash Boy. Peace.